Next to him is acting associate director, Kathleen Sinek. Next to Mr. Suits on the other side is Dr. Mustard, director of nursing and patient care services. Next to her is assistant director, Mr. Ronnie Knapp. And to our far end is Sheila Jackson. She's from Veterans Benefit Administration, regional office in Columbia. We also have several other employees that are here, but I'm going to talk to immediate Dr. Deborah. Dr. Deborah is over the chief, over the primary care for the CBOCs. Next to him is Audrey Lewis, and she is the primary AME for CBOC and primary care. Next to her is Sean Yao. He's a nurse manager for the CBOCs. Next to him is Michelle McFadden. She's the nurse manager of Sumter. I'm skipping here. Oh, sorry. Next is Rich Bogan. He's administrative officer for the CBOC. And will everyone else that I have not mentioned that are representing the region of Columbia stand, please? And we have social work service, we have community care, we have our public affairs officer. So without further ado, our next person to be standing up is Mr. Fitz, and he will start us off and tell us why we're here, followed by Ms. Sinek, followed by Ms. Mustard, then Ms. Matt, and then we'll end with Ms. Jackson, and following that, we'll have our written questions, and then we'll go out in order and give you opportunity to ask questions. But just here's the caveat. If you have something that's of personal nature that talks about your detail about your health, we're going to pull you aside and we're going to do one-on-one. We don't want everyone to hear that because we are filming live. So just to be aware, you are on YouTube. So anybody who does not want to be seen on TV, just let you know of you aware of that. So without further ado, Mr.
Then you need me to come forward?
Yes.
Can I use this?
Yeah, you can do that one. I'm sorry.
I might need to stand up. So, good morning. Thank you for coming. What an amazing facility. I am very, very impressed. Probably one of the nicest facilities we've had at Town Hall. So thank you for allowing us to bring our team here and support Clarendon County. I'm Jeffrey Suits. I'm the Acting Medical Center Director at the Columbia VA Healthcare System. And I only have one job, and that is to make sure we provide world-class health care to veterans. That's the only thing we have to do. It's truly a pleasure to be here today, and these are vitally important to have these meetings with you so we can hear from you directly what we're doing good and what we can improve in. Because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. I'm also very, very proud of our brand new Sumter clinic. That is a state-of-the-art facility that has truly, truly made a difference in the Sumter County. For example, for the last year in that old clinic, from November of 22 to November of 23, we saw just a little over 5,500 veterans in that clinic. Last year, being in the new clinic from November of 24 to November of 25, in the brand new state-of-the-art facility, we saw over 7,000 veterans. That's a 26% increase in new veterans. So what I'm here to tell you is over 70% of the care that we provide to our veterans is in rural counties, 36 of them in South Carolina. So we are trying to build more facilities. Our next new clinic will be a Spartanburg clinic. It's going to be around 55,000 square feet. We've asked for a healthcare center in Greenville, which will be upwards of 275,000 square feet. We've asked for a clinic in Lawrence County. Haven't been approved for it yet, but we've asked. And we've asked for a clinic in West Columbia. So we understand we can build state-of-the-art facilities in the rural counties so that you don't have to travel to Dorn for everything. So we get it, and we're trying to make a difference. I also want to acknowledge something that's very important to me, and that is trust scores. If we're not doing it well, then that's a problem. But in the Sumter Clinic, the trust scores remain above 90%, as high as almost 92%. So that tells me that you're saying we're doing good. And that's very important to us as we continue to ensure that you get the best possible care we can give. You do have a right to go in the community and we will support that. But I know without a shadow of a doubt, we provide better care than the community because we'll do it more timely and we care. Because we can't make a profit, we care about you as a veteran. So thank you for trusting in us to provide you our health care. Every day, I remind staff that if it were not for the veterans, there would be no reason for this organization. And I truly, truly believe that. Okay, that's all I have. Mr. May.
Good morning. Okay, now I got it on. Good morning again. I am the acting associate director. Mr. Schutz has pretty much said everything. However, as the acting associate director, it is my focus to make sure that your experience from the beginning to throughout your clinical care, any interaction you have at our VA is a smooth and polite and professional one. We want to make sure that your needs are addressed in a timely manner. And we're here to help you, and my job is to help Mr. Schutz make everything work well. So we have a great team at Columbia, and we are all about you. And we thank you so much for your service and for allowing us to take care of your needs. I look forward to the discussion today.
Well, good morning, everyone. As mentioned, my name is Ruth Mustard, and I'm the Associate Director for Patient Care and Nursing Services. So pretty much I'm responsible for all the nursing care throughout the Dorn campus and our 7 community-based outpatient clinics. So thank you for taking the time to join with us this morning, and more importantly, for your service to our nation. As Mr. Schutz has mentioned, we wouldn't exist if it weren't for our veterans. We are truly honored to care for you, and I cherish opportunities like this to get feedback from you and continue improving the care and the experience that we provide. Today, I am proud to highlight one of the most important strengths of the Columbia VA, and importantly, the Sumter VA Clinic, our nursing team. Michelle McFadden was introduced just a few minutes ago, and she's our nurse manager in the Sumter Clinic. But it's really a special day because we're in the middle of Nurses Week. May 12th is Florence Nightingale's birthday, and Florence is the matriarch of nursing she started it all for us many, many years ago. So each year, May 6th through the 12th, we observe National Nurses Week. Our nurses are the heart of everything we do. At the Sumter VA Clinic, they serve in a variety of roles, including registered nurses, licensed practical nurses, and just about anything you might want to have them do. They're all working together to ensure that every veteran receives safe, timely, and compassionate care. Our nursing staff plays a critical role in what we call our PAC teams, our patient-aligned care teams. And this is a model that we have converted to probably around 2008 in VHA. We work with providers and support staff, our MSAs, our social workers, our mental health providers to deliver coordinated veteran-centered care. Our nursing staff are often the first point of contact and the steady presence through the care journey, answering questions, coordinating services, managing chronic conditions, and ensuring continuity of care. Many of our nurses, including Michelle, bring a wealth of experience from diverse backgrounds, including military service. Michelle's a veteran herself, community health, and specialized clinical practice. Their expertise allows them to respond to a wide range of healthcare needs while maintaining that personal connection with our veterans. What truly sets our Sumter VA nurses apart is their compassion. They don't just treat conditions, they care for veterans and treat people. They listen, they support, and they go the extra mile to ensure that every veteran feels respected, valued, and heard. As we move forward with today's discussion, I encourage you to share your experiences and feedback. That's what we're here for. Your voice is essential in helping us to continue to improve and strengthen the care we provide. Thank you again for being here, and thank you for allowing our nursing team and all of us the honor of serving you. Thanks.
Yes, greetings, everyone. This is personal for me. I grew up in Holly Hill, just right across the great Lake Marion. So this is my family. You all are my family. And so with that, I want you to know that first, we care. Secondly, if you need anything from us, you have a great team at Sumter and another great team at Columbia. So I just want to point out our support staff, because without support staff, it doesn't work. When you walk into the doors, the people you see, the people you greet, they work behind the scenes. They do so many things for you. So please understand They are absolutely there to help you navigate the system. So as family members, if you have any confusion, anything going on, please communicate with us, tell us what's going on. Because more than anything else, I want to make sure I take care of this region. And I know I'm biased, I'm not supposed to say that, but you all are family. So I just want to make sure you understand that, and we are here for you. So at any time you need anything from the Columbia VA healthcare system, you have my promise as your family member, we will take care of you. That's all I have.
Okay, hey, good morning. So I hope, my name is Sheila Jackson. I am your regional office director, and I say yours because that's the only reason that I come to work, to be able to serve the veterans. Army active duty retiree, so cool. I understand exactly what you're going through in order to earn that title called veteran. It is a trajectory in your life that the things that you are even accounting or confronting today is different because you put on that uniform and your whole mantra was changed and your trajectory in life was changed as a result of the service to this country, but it wasn't in vain. And that's what we're all here to let you understand. We do serve you. You hear the common thing that everybody is telling you. We only exist to honor the service that you have given. 250 years, we are the greatest country in this world. Why? Because you put on that uniform and made sure that the world understands that this country is free because of the break. And so it is a family. Everything that we do is about our family. Whether you serve or you didn't serve, we all are citizens of this great nation, and we cannot do it without you. So that's how important your voice is. Did you hear all of the improvements, the expansions that the director was talking about? They came from interaction with you like this. They came with you having a voice, telling us how to serve you. And we love those customer service, but guess what? It wasn't at 100%. So what is the gap that we need to do better to make sure that we're serving you with the utmost service that you deserve and have earned? Talk to us. Let us know what else we can do to serve you. So I want you to look around and understand that all of these people that are here with all these titles that we have to serve you, we are busy. We have a lot to do, but nothing is more important than coming and hearing your voice. Your voice changes things. So our Secretary of the VA is laser focused on streamlining and making sure that we have continuous improvement. Yep, we're doing great. How do we do better? And that's what we need to hear from you, because we're not satisfied until that 100% is there. Everything that you say that you need, we have provided. Until that happens, we're not done. We're here to hear you for that. And you see this collaboration, VHA, VBA, everybody wants to make sure that this institution is safe. If we do that and we serve you right, we will continue another 250 years with our young men and women willing to volunteer to serve this country and to keep it safe and to keep it free. We do that by taking care of you and your concerns. So it's an interactive thing. If you tell us how to serve you, the generation gets to see that we take care of you because you're born the battle, and they will know if anything happens to them as a result of service to this country, that we are here for you. So that's the kind of legacy that you're setting for those that are coming before us. That's how you still participate in this nation's defense. So we're here to hear you. I love that we have one campaign that I am very interested in sharing with you. It's one of the Secretary's big goals, and that is to eliminate and reduce fraud, waste, and abuse. Fraud to you. You heard the director say, come to us. What is the difference, and why do I, as a veteran, get 100% of my care from the VA? Not the community, and not knocking anybody's choices that do that, but why do I do that? Because when I go to my organization that is built only for me, I get understanding. I don't get a 15-minute, you don't know who I am. I get an understanding that I might want to tell you a story today, because I got stories. I mean, we have stories, and for you to have the time to listen to my story and to listen to me and to care about what I'm going through as a result of my service is why I get my care 100% at the VHA. So you heard him say that, but until we make it exactly what you want it to be, we're not done. We will continuously improve. We will continuously come here to hear you because you are very, very important in the interaction of our continuous improvement. Rural or urban, we're trying to get it right for you because you earn it, you deserve it. And I know I hear y'all ain't have a mic. I'm sorry, but I love being here. Anytime that I can share with you with anything, we have a team here to answer any benefits questions that you have. And so I'm just honored and happy to be here to hear you. Really, I'm done.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Jackson. All right, we now get ready for our written questions. Remember, if you have a question that you need to ask, it's not, I don't have, we will do that afterward. But our first question is for enrollment and eligibility. Why can't veterans get dental care? South Carolina veterans saving $185 added to checks. This is from Mr. Donald Bragg.
Hey, good morning, sir. Thank you for your service. I just want to get some clarity on what are you looking for about the dental care?
Well, I really don't need it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I know the veterans do,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so hard for them to get dental care through the VA.
Right. Well, dental care, just to let you know, dental care, you have requirements. So in those requirements, either A, you have a service connection, or you have 100%, or you're 100% unemployability. You gotta have some type of criteria, and then VA gives you that service connection, and that's a lot of veterans. Once you meet that criteria, then you can be able to go to, once you meet that criteria, then you'll be able to go to dental and receive that care. But it's a requirement, and you gotta meet those requirements, so.
Excellent, Mr. Collier. Let me try to help here. What I'm about to say is not going to be popular. We need to cut out sweet tea.
No.
And what I'm saying is, right now in the Columbia healthcare system, we have 45,000 veterans that are eligible for dental care, meaning they meet one of the 17 categories that give them dental care. I can only see 9,200 of those 45,000. So the rest is in the community, and the community doesn't have room for us. I've got 118 consults right now that are greater than 365 days because we have saturated the community. Part of that West Columbia clinic that I said that we've asked for includes a dental clinic. So unless we cut out sweet tea, we've got a big problem here with dental in South Carolina, and we do not have enough capacity. So I do understand, but to be one of those 17 categories, I think it is for dental, those are the only ones that are eligible for dental care at this time that I'm aware of.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Yes, sir. Are you referring to non?
I'm referring to dental. That's a big problem.
And
I
we are,
mean, we that need dental can't get it.
and we know.
And apparently we don't step up to the requirements necessary.
Are you talking about the disability benefits?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we get it. You have to be 100% or one of those other categories. Yes, sir.
You know, just saying this because of the dental can also be very important because of what it does to the rest of your body, like your heart.
Yeah.
So it's very important, and,
Health-wise.
you know, yeah, health-wise, big time. And, yeah, cutting out sugar helps, but there's all the other stuff that
Right.
goes along with that. So I understand where people's coming from. I did notice in your book, it says something about you having coverage through the VA, it's an insurance coverage extra that you would pay or something like that. I just on page 35, did you see that?
Right. And on that page right there that you're saying, ma'am, that's for veterans that don't have the dental care. So we have other additions that we can offer you as a dental care.
Now, how
That's
do you
what-
go
that's what
about,
it's saying.
she just said something about she checked that out.
What are the options?
Are there any
Everybody else in here from the Florence CBOC? Everybody else in here from, I'm a caregiver for my husband. And we've been waiting 4 months. I went through the VA DIP program, I think that's what it's called. Whatever. And we've been waiting 4 months now for them to have a dental service around Florence. Because they couldn't do it in Columbia. They said that they would get it in the different locations. Nobody's ever contacted us. 4 months.
Okay. Well, after this, we can just talk one-on-one, and I get some more information from it, we can go from there.
Maybe they could do like they do, like emergency type stuff, because if you're having an emergency type thing, when you go to the hospital, they can't help you with your dental. Like say for my husband, he had problems, and it's causing little problems health-wise. Can they go like a community care, make that available for people who really need dental? But just going to the dental office, you pay just the first thing, it's like $365. That was, I don't know what it is right now,
Right.
but that's what it was. And I just recently got dental care myself through a company because it's my secondary with Medicare. And with him, he doesn't have it. He
Right.
can get it, but that's why I want to see what the VA charges was insurance-wise compared to the outside, where you could get it too. So that's what I was wondering about. Who do you contact, how do you go about it?
Well, I got all that information, so after this as well, my table's here,
Okay.
and I got the information, and I can just get both of you, I can take care of you from there.
Yeah, excellent. I completely agree with everyone. You have to be eligible for dental care for us to provide those services to include the community. But community is saturated. We talk about it every single day of how we can get some of these consults through our dental community. But until we can build more dental services in South Carolina, we're going to continue to have struggles.
Okay, we're ready for the next question. Comes from Ms. Nathaniel Dyson. Okay, Mrs. Dyson, I think I'm going to refer you to Mr. Harper in the back. He says he's asking how to get my bills paid for fee-based out. Are you talking about when you went to community care?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Harper will be able to help you with that. Mr. Harper, would you stand up for me?
I'll get with you after this, and I'll get some information.
Thank you.
All right, next question is, why doesn't the VA have a podiatrist on staff? This is coming from Ms. Roxanne Tenney?
Yes.
Okay. And the second question is, why when I use the pharmacy system, the meds don't arrive on time from the medical administration? So it was a two-part question. Why don't we have a podiatry on staff? And why doesn't we have medication arrive on time?
We do have podiatrists on staff, actually quite a few of them in Columbia. I'm very fortunate to have some advanced procedures that podiatrists do. They actually take patients to the operating room, not every day, but throughout the week. So we do have some podiatrists, definitely. We have switched from an appointment, the veteran could call and make an appointment to a consult service. We're switching that over. We also have podiatrists in the upstate as well in Anderson to cover the upstate. I'm not sure in terms of drive time.
Did you say Dr. Anderson in Florence?
No, I said we have podiatrists in our Anderson clinic to cover the upstate. We don't have a podiatrist in Florence, but we do have podiatrists on staff at the main campus in Columbia.
Well, this is not my experience. Okay, there was no podiatrist. Okay, so in September, I tried to get new insoles for my shoes. I still haven't had them. I was sent to Florence to go see a podiatrist there. Saw him. He told me he couldn't do anything for me, but he was going to refer me to somewhere. Never got that. Now, this was done through community care to get to Florence, okay? The paperwork got kicked back for the referral by the VA back to the podiatrist, and I'm still waiting on an insult. I started this adventure in September.
Okay, so you were referred to the community then from you see someone in Florence?
No, that was who I referred to by community care.
Okay.
all right?
If you want to come see me afterwards, we can try to figure out what happened. There must be a little bit of what you would get your installs from prosthetics. Is there that
I
connection
would
with?
think
Yeah.
so, but I wasn't sent there,
Right.
okay?
Yeah, it would be like an order from the podiatrist, but you want to come see me afterwards, we'll try to get you straight.
Okay,
Yeah.
one of my other questions, that was the first question,
Yeah,
go for it.
I don't know if you all will be able to answer this question, but the question is, why was I put on the suicide watch list without my knowledge?
So I'm going to respectfully ask that a clinical person speak to you directly.
I respectfully want an answer, sir.
I don't know your medical background, and I don't think it's appropriate to discuss it in the open forum. I will
I
gladly
have
discuss
nothing
it.
to hide.
I'm not saying you do, but
Okay.
I don't have that information to speak about that. But we will definitely speak with you directly, but that is not a discussion that needs to be had in the open.
I think, so the next question.
Actually, I think she's got another one regarding CMOP and not getting the meds.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
my healthy vet, can you come forward and talk about how someone can track their medication? Ms. Kenny, do you use my healthy vet?
I use everything. I got my 100%. I proved they made me crazy, now they gotta take care of it, okay? My antidepressant is the best, by the way. Okay, it gives me moments of spontaneous happiness, and I'll take it.
So when you go in there to see where your medication is, are you able to tell?
Honestly, this is not about my medication. I have a roommate who's a veteran as well, and she's been trying to get her meds and doing everything that the VA tells us to do to get our meds in a timely manner. And then it gets delayed. And then she's without her meds. And these are psych meds, okay? So that's an issue. Because all they did was send her in a bunch of circles. Finally, she put me on as a contact, and I could speak with our doctor about her, and that's how it got resolved.
Okay.
All right? But still, why is there such a long wait to get somebody to push a button?
I suspect, and we can talk afterwards if you'd like to come see me about that topic, I suspect that maybe the order ran out and that you needed to be, because our CMOP, our consolidated mail-out pharmacy that's actually located in Charleston is actually pretty timely, so there must have something happened with you. There's also, I'd like to put a plug in for the clinical contact center, and I don't know if that's who you called or not, but that's 24/7. There's cards out on some of the tables with the numbers, that someone answers the phone, 24/7, and part of that is a pharmacy line. There's a pharmacy queue. You can press a certain button for pharmacy, and they will help you. And if you need an order, they can look back in the chart to see, so your roommate needed an order, maybe possibly for a renewal of medication. They can help navigate that and send a message to the provider
She
and
did
help that.
everything and still got stonewalled and suffered for 10 days.
Okay, come see me and we'll see what we can do to see what happened. Yes.
The next question I have is from Mr. Travis Atkinson. Atkinson? Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't see your hand out there. The question is, how is that you're given 100% total permanent disability to only turn around and say it was granted in error?
Okay, so in a review of your claim, if it was an error, we have a duty not only to the taxpayers, but to every veteran to get it right. You would want it right. And if we made an error, then, and on a review and audit, we should be explaining to you exactly what that was and why it was an error. And if you don't understand what it is that we said, that's why we have our computers here today, and my whole team in red, like me, will absolutely go and walk you through why did we review it, number one, and number two, how did we come up with the subsequent rating. And if you were 100% total evidence of record, and then we reduced it and it was an error, we will go and we will look at that. You look at that claim today and find out so that you get every answer. But we want you to have the maximum amount of benefits that you have earned. But you would want them because, you know, that's our military ethic. We want to do everything righteous. And we're not trying to get anything that we're not earned or deserved. So if in fact you are entitled to that 100% permanent total, let my team look at it and we will remedy that today.
Thanks, Ms. Jackson. This is my last written question, and this comes from Jack Hill, Donna Hill, Donna, you can hear it? Okay. It says, need Purple Heart representation. Please recognize Purple Heart, no representation any longer, Dawn especially.
Are you talking about like a Purple Heart monument?
No, a representation of a Purple Heart person that you can go and talk to. We had one, Debbie, I can't remember her last name, up until about 6 or 7 years ago, and then it's just, no one recognizes Purple Heart anymore. I've even called 800 VA, and they said, sorry, Purple Heart is not a priority anymore.
Priority for,
To have representation at the different facilities such as Dorn or Charleston or whatever. Do you not have any Purple Heart representatives?
Oh, yeah, we're talking VS, Veteran Service Officers. Well, I did notice that, it's very difficult for the representatives to come in the Columbia Regional Office. They are getting personnel to serve us very hard, but they are welcome. They have space. And trust me, they are absolutely honored, and we have a space for them if we can get a representative. I don't know if they came through the state has any or any representative. We offer them space, and I'm sure that Dawn would offer them a space too, and all of the support, whether it is logistical, IT, whatever it is, we welcome them.
Well, I'm not talking about it in a volunteer situation. I'm talking about a permanent VA.
Me too.
representative. And she's great, and she helped us a lot. I'm a caregiver for my husband, and I do everything for him. And I don't have anyone to talk to about now because his since come down with leukemia, his since come down with glaucoma and other things. And there's, you know, a volunteer at the VA in Florence, and I'm not putting it down by any means, because great. But I just need someone to talk to about that will help us. American Legion or the VFW, you know, they're not that much involved with the Purple Heart that I would like to see.
Well, you can come to the regional office at any time or any hours, and we will walk down all of the benefits for Purple Heart, and we will give you any answers and any service at the regional office. But the Department of Veteran Affairs don't hire those representatives. We don't have a slot that says Purple Heart or POW. We have those categories that we serve. We serve them all. And that's why if you needed any answer, all you had to do is come to the regional office or to the dorm. We are ready to serve our very special category of veterans, but we don't hire an individual to that point. It's usually either a state representative or a veteran service representative that is representing the Purple Heart. But at any time that you have a question in any of these categories, if you come to the regional office, I guarantee you, we will be able to walk out and get the answers that you need. In fact, you can ask here too, anything that you need to know.
So whose office would we go to at Dorn?
So right now, let's get your information. I'm gonna have our caregiver support team reach out to you. Because we have a whole caregiver support team.
Yeah, Ms. Chen is here.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the best person.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
Yeah, hi, I'm Shin Yoon, I'm the assistant social. You asked me to talk, I do want to speak to you about the caregiving piece, but that, because we do want to help. Okay, thank you, support.
There you go.
You're not alone, man.
Can I add something else?
Yes, sir.
Same problem.
Sir, would you say?
Can I speak to her also?
Yes, sir, you can speak with her to the field. Anyone who wants to speak to Ms. Chen can line up.
Yes.
She's ready and willing to go. All right.
to help you out. So, you know, VA, we absolutely will be involved and help you out as well. But can all the county VSOs and VSOs raise their hands, please? So you have veteran service officers, and each county has a veteran service officer who are in your space, in your community, to help you through those processes as well. So it'll be a partnership with the service officers and VA, trying to make sure that you get that care that you need. There is two that just raise their hands. And so based on where their address is and where your address is, you can choose. And I think based on where you're at in this area, there is Florence, Sumter. So you do have some support staff that will call you personally and locally. But if you want to get a hold of VBA, we have a site. You set an appointment in person or virtual for VHA to have the 800 number, and then the community care team that'll take care of you as well. So we'll give you all the resources for VBA side, and then VHA will do the same.
Great.
Mr. Leon right here, I don't know how many people know him, Mr. Leon Rickenberg, he's a great problem solver.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Richard. Okay, just to let you know, we are recording this online, so sometimes when you're not at the mic, the people online can't hear you. So if you have a question I would ask, if you can walk up here to come to the mic and ask a question. So is there anyone who has a question that they would like?
I have a statement, by the way. Can you hear me without being on a microphone?
I will get my cue from the back. He said yes.
Well, I stand in agreement with this gentleman. Leon Richburg is one of the finest people in this county.
That's good, Mr. Richard. Thank you again. Okay, this is the South Carolina Veterans Saving. It says new in 2026, service members and his spouse can now qualify up to $185. Add to the check each month through Veteran Savings Program. Are you familiar with that?
That's a Medicare supplement scam.
I was just gonna say, sounds like a scam to me. We don't, yeah, that sounds like a scam.
That is that fraud campaign that I'm telling you that we are launching all over South Carolina to make veterans aware. Listen, your benefits are free. If you have any questions or any suspicions like that, you bring it to the VA. You've already earned these benefits, and we're ready to serve you and vet any situation like that. Good for you. Do not respond. I will not respond to anything that is suspicious without further investigation.
So they have one other thing going on. They have this thing going on about your Medicare Part B, that where you get $1,850 a year back. Does anybody know anything about that being through the VA?
No.
As I understand it.
Yeah, probably is. Ms. Jackson, you want this for awareness?
I would. I'd like to turn it, if I could get a copy of it, I'm gonna turn it into our fraud department and let them vet that for you. Can you get that?
You have a question? Okay. Can you come forward, state your name? You better.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all taking the time to be with us. Thank you to all the veterans here. Appreciate all your service. My name is Lisa Davey. I'm a 24-year Army veteran, and my husband's a 27-year Army veteran.
Can't hear you.
I said this is just a side note. I am running for South Carolina House of Representatives because I think we need more veterans at the State House. I'm in Sumter County, so I'm just letting y'all know. Thank you for your time, and thank you all. And if anybody wants to get more information or talk with me, I'll be around for a few minutes afterwards. Thank you.
Okay, just a reminder, what we're covering now are questions based on your health and so forth done. We would like to address that if it's directly with your healthcare. So I'm gonna go ahead and censor out with you next.
Yes, I'm Nathaniel Dice. My main question
The reason I asked to be fee-based out is because I go to Sumter Clinic, but every time I go there, I have a new doctor. My concern is I would have to get a doctor that would know my body. So, I mean, is there anything to be done by getting doctors to stay around these facilities? That's my question.
Same thing.
We want that. Sir, you want to ask a question before you are, you want to come on up? Okay.
So I'm Kenneth Phelps, Vietnam veteran, and served. I want to praise the VA for their being on the ball. I've had 2 claims I put in, thanks to this gentleman right over here following it up. However, I got a response saying, we did not get this record, we did not get this record, we did not get this record. I called the physicians and they said, yeah, we're seeing it again. I'll read it to you. 3 different times they said, we have not received, we have not received. I finally called the VA and they said, yeah, we received it. So somewhere in the midst there, they're really on the ball trying to get you to get that stuff in.
Yes.
But no, it was having to harass the doctors that have already done their job.
Thank you.
Of course you did. My name is Roxanne Tenning. I served in the Army back in the 70s and 80s. I'm not sure if this is VA related or not, but I have applied for and received all of my tax exemptions on my property. But the state is not recognizing the federal law and is charging me for my registration on my car. And it says right here that I got it. I applied, I received it, and now they want to charge me like $40 a year, and I know it's not much, okay? But I am on a fixed income now, because they made me unemployable. So I'm confused, because if I get this benefit, why am I not getting the benefit?
Yeah, the state representative.
Where you at, state representative?
You're coming to see me afterwards, so I'll add that to the list. We'll figure it out. I have no idea, but we'll find out.
It's a good question.
I'm not sure this is appropriate, but anyway, travel pay, the veterans that have to travel, like Columbia and stuff, it takes so long to get processed, and then when it is processed, I don't have any way, because it's direct deposit in my account, I don't have any way of finding out whether that was paid for June, or whether it was paid for March, or January, or what. There's no kind of numbers or anything to coincide with, you know, exactly what you get paid for. You know, like I got about 8 claims in travel pay now, I think I got paid for like 1. And I don't know which one it was.
So we have the travel team that's back there. They can help you today and go through all of your travel.
They're behind you. And they can.
Yeah, we'll take care of this.
They'll have their laptops today that y'all can look it up.
We'll find it.
Do y'all have your laptops?
I have one.
We have. Okay.
I will say, go find it.
Okay. We said-
Right, we'll take a look at it. Thank you.
Is there any other questions? Anything from our team with Sumter? Dr. Jeffra? Jennifer? Michelle? Yes, sir.
I have a question. Can everybody hear me? I mean, I'm a big mouth and you don't need that microphone actually. Can you hear me up there? Okay.
You're doing good.
My name's Campbell and I don't complain a lot, but I had surgery April 17, 25 on my power hand, my right hand. And they said, it's gonna be good as new after it's done. Jerry had somebody help me out, a surgeon. There's a a Chinese surgeon named
Chew.
Jerry had a death in the family and he couldn't make it. He was supposed to be on me and they put Chew on me. And I can't sleep at night, carpal tunnel, both hands. So I took my power hand first and probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. I said, you know, if that gets out, it's April, it's planting season, I'll be able to plant seeds, it's healed up. Well, the idea of the matter is it looks like a claw now, and there was a serious mistake that happened during surgery, and I'm very, you know, I'm just getting to where I can move my fingers now after a year and some weeks. I called and asked, tried to make 2 appointments to go in and speak with, what's his name, Buckaloo. But Jerry Buckaloo, and got no answer, and no answer. Well, during the checkup in May and July and October, I said, something's wrong, we got a problem here. And he said, it takes 6 months, then it takes a year for it to heal up. Well, it's over a year right now, and I got a claw hand, I got a trigger finger that won't quit. You gotta put pressure on it to get it to straighten out. And what I wanted him to do was basically go in there and see what happened. There was obviously a mistake made, okay? This is the only operation I've ever had in my life. I got a lot of internal injuries, a lot of internal stuff from the service. I'm not going into that right now, only just concentrating on this one hand. Can I call Buckaloo and get him to look at this or reconsider and have him open this up and see if he can straighten this out? There's a definite problem.
Yeah, we'll have the chief of surgery reach out to you, sir. We'll get your information before we leave. I'll have the chief of surgery reach out to you.
Thank you, sir.
So don't let me leave without me getting your information.
Okay, I'll hang on your feet.
He was talking about corporal tongue. Can I tell you about my experience with that? Okay, I got tested, I had corporal tongue in both hands, got tested severe in both hands. I went and seen a doctor in Columbia, hand surgeon, Dr. Monica, or something. I don't think he's there anymore. But anyway, I went and seen him, and he told me that he wouldn't be able to want to schedule me for surgery. He said he wouldn't be the one that be able to do the surgery because he was going out with some kind of heart condition he had. At that time, I was district chaplain for American Legion. I put my hand on his shoulder. I said, Dr. Martin, I said, before I leave, I said, can I pray for you, your heart? He said, you certainly may. I appreciate it. So I prayed for him with his heart. I walked out of the VA hospital that day and I had no more problem calling the phone.
There you go.
Will you touch me, please?
There you go.
Yes, he's gonna have a line too, along with his chin. Very
That is impressive.
It's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. This is truly an honor, and I am so grateful that I can be here in front of you today. We will get better. We serve over 110,000 veterans every year, 36 counties out of the 46 counties in South Carolina. I often refer to us as the best VA in the country. I'm a little biased, but thank you for trusting in us. We will be here for you. Thank you.
There's one other thing I am so kindly reminded of, to go, tables are out there, and you can go and watch, and there's some free things on there, and maybe some information that you can get some knowledge on, but please partake before you leave, because it took a lot of time to set those things up. So again, thank you all so much for your presence here today. It was my pleasure to be in Manning, South Carolina. He doesn't have anything on me at all. My dad is from Paxville, and my family is here in Manning. Anyway, I've got some connections here too. So thank you so much for coming out today, and it's a pleasure to be back. I haven't been back here in a long, long time. So thank you.
Is it?